Why did you make a swing with your hands?
Huh? Oh, see.
Oh, fine. Thank you, Tommy. You read it in good health. Yes, that's what I have.
And you, I don't know if I'm going to like this at all. He's going to get used to it, and he's going to get to like it. And I don't know what I'm going to do when he weighs 200 pounds.
How about you do, Michael, huh? You must be thirsty after putting in all those hours in the air.
What about his old man? Oh, he's getting heavy. He's so big.
And you know what? He looks absolutely fabulous.
What?
That's right. Proud and complacent. That's how you look. A proud, fat papa.
Who's fat?
Proud, thin papa.
Oh, that's like that. Yeah. You know, you look absolutely lovely. Just lovely. I mean, I can't tell you how much it means to me to be here with you.
And me? Oh, and Matthew, too.
Mm.
What's really on your mind, Elliot?
Oh, Eddie Jack.
Eddie Jacks. He really must have impressed you.
No, it's not that so much. You know, he wasn't around when his daughter was being raised, either.
And that is where the similarity ends. He had all the time in the world to be a father to Rita. He certainly did a pretty good job on you with all that talk about wanting to get to know his daughter.
Why? He just came in to place an ad. As far as what he told me about Rita, I'm the one that asked him why he came back.
Did you ask him why he left in the first place?
Yeah. Didn't ask him, but he just told me. He wasn't proud of it. I mean, he didn't have to tell me anything at all about his record or about spending any time in prison.
And unlike you, he went to prison for something he did.
Well, maybe so, but he was put away for 5 years, you know. 5 years away from his family. Away from watching his daughter grow up.
He left on his own. He didn't have to leave his family.
No, he hasn't been out too long. If he didn't care about Rita, then what did he come back for? I think he came back to get to know his daughter. Well, that's not too hard to understand, is it?
Not if Eddie Jacks were a man like you.
Mary, thank you. There we are. Oh, I might have known the moment my engagement was announced I'd have to endure a social call from you.
We don't want to be disturbed, Mary.
Oh, that's fine. Ordering my servants about now. Thank you very much. Mary, bring me a pitcher of something cool, will you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. 1 glass will be enough. Mr. Harrington won't be staying long.
Having made your decision to take a wife, have you also decided to change your will and make the new Mrs. Peyton your sole beneficiary?
Oh, whatever happened to your sense of dignity, eh? Answer me. Yes, sir.
Answer me.
You know, Leslie, one of these days you're going to barge in here and upset me, really upset me. Worst thing you can do to someone of my age. I might just keel over and then you feel guilty, wouldn't you?
You're going to leave her everything, aren't you?
Oh, that's the tyrannical Martin Peyton. Twists a young woman's arm, forces her to accept his engagement offer, and poor, jealous, deprived Leslie Harrington barges in, shouting bloody murder.
You've chosen marriage as a way of finally disinheriting my sons.
Don't be silly. Your sons aren't disinherited, nor will they be, and you'll still be the administrator of the estate.
You expect me to believe that?
Happens to be true.
Your fiancée is marrying you for the honor of being Mrs. Martin Peyton.
Oh, that and the settlement in her favor make no material effect on the estate.
You'll have to prove that.
I'll have to what?
I want proof.
By what right?
The birthright of my sons.
I've told you they're protected, haven't I?
I don't believe you. It's that simple.
Oh, it's that simple, is it? Oh, my dear Leslie, you've got several choices, then. You can blackmail Betty into breaking open the upstairs safe and stealing my will again. You can go to work and save $10, $15 million, be the good father, leave your sons well provided for. Or you can crawl and grovel at my feet and beg me not to disinherit them.
You've manipulated us long enough.
You'd endure anything for the crumbs that fall from your master's table, and you know it.
Your intended bride.
What about her?
She has a very interesting background.
Oh?
Fascinating background.
Tell me about it.
Married to a famous scientist.
True.
Very prominent socially.
True.
Not the kind of woman I'd expect you to marry.
Why? She's much too good for you.
Rod? I telephoned, but no one answered. So I took a chance and came over anyway. Been waiting here so long, I was beginning to wonder when you'd get back.
Well, I had some errands to run in White River. I wasn't expecting any visitors.
Oh, you don't have to worry about Steven. He didn't follow me here. I stood on the roof and shouted, "I'm at the garage with Rodney. We're alone."
Betty,
He wouldn't even care.
he'd care. You, want to get out, or shall I get in?
I never wanted to see anyone as much in my life as I wanted to see you now.
Ooh, better be stricken from the record. Could be misinterpreted.
Rod, please don't joke.
All right. No jokes.
I'm losing Steven to another woman. Never thought you'd hear me say that, did you?
Who is she?
Adrienne Van Leyden. His grandfather's fiancée. Isn't that incredible? They were seen together on the beach yesterday morning. In each other's arms. Kissing. Didn't you hear me? They were kissing. Lovers. Well, aren't you surprised?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
You don't believe me. Rod, Lee Weber saw them.
Lee Weber?
He took Adrienne there to meet my husband. It was all arranged.
Oh, you shouldn't listen to Lee, Betty.
Oh, I didn't want to listen. I wanted to slap him across his grinning mouth.
Then why didn't you?
Because it wasn't a lie, and I knew it. Oh, I was disgusted with myself for listening. But I wanted to hear all of it. If he'd stopped and made me beg him to go on, I would have.
I don't think Lee didn't know it.
I don't care.
Oh, you care. And tomorrow you'll hate yourself and hate me for listening to you.
No.
Oh, yes. There are certain things I shouldn't know, Betty. This is between you and your husband.
Rod, you know Stephen. You know his faults. If someone came to you and said, "Stephen Court is the most jealous, possessive man alive," you'd believe him, wouldn't you? But for him to even look at another woman, well, it's like the sun rising in the west. It just doesn't happen. And yet it did.
I don't want to hear any more. All right?
Rod, I'm not asking you to get involved, just to listen.
But I am involved. Don't you know that? I could cheer if you came over here to tell me that it was over between you and Stephen. But it isn't.
Rod.
You didn't come over here to say it was over. You came over here looking for a way to save it. Well, don't come to me.
If you care.
I care. Come on. You're going home. Betty. Find someone you can talk to. But it isn't me.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
Don't come around here acting self-righteous. In fact, don't come around here, period. Now, get out. Stay away from my wife. Chandler told you that?
The game is over, Harrington. I'm not asking anymore. I'm telling you, we're partners. Don't fight it, Steve.
I'll be in Boston tomorrow.